Right, അടിച്ചിട്ട്. Fine.
Brazil are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway.
For me, Peter, Albert Ferrer was one of the very best defenders of the 1990s.
And of course, he played in that most famous of all Catalan dream teams.
Yeah, not one of its most glamorous members, maybe, but definitely one of the most important.
That's an imaginative pass. That's a decent clearance. Nicked it back promptly. Just about within shooting range. And now they can clear their lines. He's a sharp little ball here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And he's there to retrieve it. And that's really well manoeuvred. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, easy pickings there. That'll be a throw.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Threads one in. Mbappe! And he gets rid in a hurry. That's a sharp pass. Oh, this looks sharp. Taken back almost at once. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. And that's a throw. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Just eases him off the ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Played into space. No, that's been intercepted. Mbappe. That is a great pick out. It's Kane! It is a fantastic goal. He's got himself an absolute peach. And Brazil take the lead. He just absolutely speared that in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Brazil have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, nicely intercepted.
Okay.
Ball is over the line. And he's managed to get rid. And if you have just terrible pass. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's come to nothing. Ambitious ball here. And that pass just didn't quite work. And it's lofted through here. Short changes him with that pass.
Brazil have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Oh, that's well spotted. Nakata. The message is clear. None shall pass. Well, the idea was a
കുക്കട
good one.
കുത്ത അത്
The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Serginho. Mbappe. Kupchu. Now that's well seen too. A probing pass. Now he's just misjudged that one. Cannavaro is there to clear. It is a corner. Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Nicely shaped ball. Always onto this. Oh, what a mistake! Batistuta. Maradona!
എടാ,
Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative
അത്
from here.
കാണാതിരിക്കും.
You just know there is no stopping that.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Madrid grab the equaliser and we're all... And the shot! Off the post! Well, there's the clearance. Tries to play it through. Takes a shot! They've scored! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Brazil go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And here's Kane. Tries a shot! He's missed, but not by that far.
Mbappe certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Akanji spots it and intercepts. And there's the end of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Brazil are up by the odd goal in 3. Just about shading things at the break.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11, el dorsal 10,
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
el dorsal 4, Fernando
It's a little off target.
el dorsal 18,
He's through here. Lovely ball and a real chance now. That's a cute ball. Now it's Rashford. Odegaard gets it away. Mendieta. Saka gets a foot in here. And Dijk gets rid without sophistication. He can run onto that. Now it's Kaka. Pinches it off him. Cannavaro clears. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And he can clear it away. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he's in on goal. And the finish! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
He's gone looking for safety. That's been won straight back. Brazil looking to pass their way through. He's in plenty of space here. That's the keeper's ball. Oh, no joy this time. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Corner given.
Hyper hard welcome to stream.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And here's Neymar. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Ødegaard. That looks a good ball through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Neymar. And he cuts out the supply. That is good alertness. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Lovely pass, but can he's tried one! And kept out by the most
അത് ഞാൻ PC-ലാണ് കളിക്കുന്നത് ജോയ്സ്റ്റിക്കിലാ
Clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
മൊബൈലിലല്ല.
Now it's Neymar. He's got plenty of space out wide. Great chance! Mendieta looking sharp there. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. It's Neymar!
മൊബൈലിലാണ് കളിക്കുന്നത് PC-ലാണ് കളിക്കുന്നത്.
Oh, he got lots of power behind that, just couldn't quite get it on target.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Haaland coming on here. A change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they've got a throw. Now who's going to be first to this? Costa Curta with the clearance. Out of play for a throw. And he lines up a cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Nice looking ball. Saka is there and he can get that clear. Looking for a runner. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
It's a searching pass. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
That is ended up in no man's land. It's a pretty loose pass. He won't be happy with that one. Rashford has it out wide and in space. And Dijk getting this one clear. Desperate defending required here. Punched away. Haaland. Torres!
എടാ നിന്റെ കമന്റ് നോക്കി ഗോളാ ഏടാ മോളെ
Rocket anthem. About as smooth as it
റഷ്
gets.
റഷ് കളിക്കില്ലേടാ
10 minutes and we're all square again. It was
ഞാൻ
a
നിന്റെ
great
കമന്റ്
finish.
നോക്കി അത് എന്തുണ്ടായത്
Poised,
കണ്ടില്ലടാ
dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
അവസാനം കൊണ്ട് കളിച്ചു
So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the winter.
കാരണം ഈക്വലൈസറായി
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
ഇപ്പൊ എന്ത് ചെയ്യണം എന്റെ ഹൈപ്പർ വിശേഷങ്ങൾ ഇതാണോ പഠിക്കുകയാണോ വർക്ക് ചെയ്യാണോ ഓ 10 കഴിഞ്ഞ് പ്ലസ് വണ്ണോ പ്ലസ് ടൂന്നല്ലേ പ്ലസ് വൺ കഴിഞ്ഞല്ലോ എവിടെയാ സ്ഥലം എവിടെയാ തൃശ്ശൂരാ ഞാൻ തൃശ്ശൂർ തന്നെയാടാ തൃശ്ശൂർ
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Somersley! And that's caused a worry or two. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He is through here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He has found the way through. And he welcomes and the shots! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for...
മൊബൈലിൽ ഞാൻ കളിക്കാറില്ലടാ മൊബൈലിൽ എനിക്ക് അറിയില്ല കളിക്കാൻ വലിയ ഭയങ്കര എനിക്ക് പറ്റണില്ല കളിക്കാനായിട്ട് ഭയങ്കര ബുദ്ധിമുട്ട് പോലെ തീരെ പറ്റണില്ല.
Now it's Kane. That has been slung wide. That is a great pick out. And he shoots! Oh, it's hit the post. Fair attempts.
മൊബൈലിലേക്ക് തീരെ പറ്റില്ല. എനിക്കെന്തോ കൈ ഒതുങ്ങണല്ലേ.
Barcelona with their
കുറച്ച്
first
വലിയ
corner.
കൈയാണ്.
First in the game for either side, actually. Kimmich can get it clear. Real chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Oh, he's been caught on it here.
എടാ പാസ് കൊടുക്കാണ്ട് അടിക്കടോ.
Noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Played into space out wide. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. This might spell danger. Saka clears.
മൊബൈൽ സാറേടാ കുറെ പേരുണ്ട് മൊബൈലിൽ കളിക്കുന്ന കുറെ പേരുണ്ട്.
That has been
കളിക്കാൻ
not clear.
പറ്റാത്ത എടാ അടിച്ച് കളയും.
This looks promising. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Mbappe. Saka. There will be a throw-in. Brazil still without a single shot on target. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Kaka. Oh, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Great vision. Serginho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Messi. Looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe.
Back pass ഒക്കെ കൊടുക്കും.
Tries to play it through. Oh, what has happened here? Shot a goal!
Back pass ഒക്കെ കൊടുക്കണ കളിയാ.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
That'll be a throw-in.
എൻ്റെ ടീം ഇതാടാ കളി തുടങ്ങിയിട്ടുള്ളൂ കുറച്ച് കാലമായിട്ടുള്ളൂ കളി തുടങ്ങിയിട്ട്.
And that has been cleared. The ball has bounced loose now. And it's Van Dijk. Rice. He's gone for goal! It's bounced back off the post.
That
pass isn't the best. Can he get it through? Now that's well seen too. And here's Haaland. He's beaten the last man. Haaland! That is brilliant! About as smooth as it gets. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He has given that the lot. Bang.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much
Oh,
power,
നല്ല
and
കളിയുണ്ടോ?
the manager's absolutely loving this.
പ്ലേയേഴ്സിനോട് മുട്ടിയിട്ട് നിൽക്കണില്ല.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when
നല്ല
the last
കളിയുണ്ട്.
one went in.
അവന്റെ റാങ്ക് കുറച്ച് കൂടിയാണ്. സിമ്പിളായിരുന്നു, പക്ഷെ അത് ഞാൻ നോക്കി കളിച്ചില്ല.
Can he get on the end of this? It's a loose ball. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
എടാ ഇവിടെ പോണ അവിടെ പ്ലെയർ ഉണ്ടായിട്ട്.
Aims beyond the defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Szoboszlai. Kimmich does really well to win the ball there. That's a decent ball.
എടാ അടിക്കണം കുഞ്ഞാൻ കുട്ട.
The danger is averted. Mbappe, and now the breakaway. Now it's Haaland. Now, can they get him away? Good challenge, excellent challenge. There's the end of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Brazil really are lucky not to be down
I'm
by
single,
more,
single.
Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
റാങ്ക് ഇത്തിരി കൂടുതലാ.
And we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Mbappe is onto this.
ഒന്നാ ഒന്നും കേറാൻ പോലും പറ്റണില്ല.
Mbappe
Oh my
unable to
God.
make it happen for all his good intentions. Mbappe. Oh, this is a very good run.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options.
Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's had a shot. Oh, wonderful effort all by himself.
Mbappe clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Kaká, looking for options for movement. It's Kane! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then.
അടിക്കണം മുട്ട അടി. ഓ വായു.
He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
അതിന്റെ കാലിനിടയിലേക്ക് ഒന്ന് പൊളഞ്ഞു രണ്ടിടില് പൊളത്തിടി.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response.
പൊളത്തിടി, ഇതാണ് പൊളത്തിടി.
Ideapad gets across to intercept
പാസ്
that.
കൊടുക്ക് വേഗം.
No, that's been intercepted. He's in a great position here, and he's searching through.
എവിടേക്കാ ചേട്ടാ, അവിടെ ആളില്ലല്ലോ.
Slung out wide. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
സബ്സ്റ്റിറ്റ്യൂട്ട് ഇറക്കാനായിട്ട് വലിയ ഇറക്കും ഇറക്കാനായിട്ട് ജനമായിട്ട് കാര്യമില്ല.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
Malayalam കണ്ടില്ല.
Camisa 22.
Brazil may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity.
Substituição.
Hazard. Szoboszlai. Brazil perhaps contemplating their next change here. Over to the left. Threads one in. Now it's Szoboszlai. He's picked his way through. Ødegaard. Deftly away. Romero. Rice, who's set up one goal so far. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Probing pass. And Dijk makes the interception. That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Vlahovic. Nice looking ball. That has been cut short. Vids. Now it's Vlahovic. And that could set him on his way. Haaland is the guilty party there. Hazard, ambitious ball here.
ഓളെ മോനെ ഗോൾ അടിക്കടാ, ഒരു
That's
ഗോൾ
certainly
അടിക്കടാ.
more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter. Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
എടാ 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 ഒരു ഗോൾ അടിക്കടാ.
Kane was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That has ended up in no man's land. And Dijk calmly anticipates. Played into space. Stones promptly onto that, and that is that. Brazil really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it. Looking to play him in.
എടാ പ്ലെയർ നോക്കി പാസ്.
Sané, foot in. It's gone out for a throw-in.
തോക്കും തോന്നുന്നുണ്ട്. ഒത്തിരി ഗോൾ അടിച്ചാൽ മതി. കേറും. ആരെയാന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാടാ ഓടോ. കാരണം കയറ്റിയിടാം. മാറ്റി 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 ആദ്യമേ മാറ്റി. മറടാ ഹൈപ്പർ മറടാ.
Haaland gets into some space.
ഓൾറെഡി
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Van Dijk cuts it out, and it's Szoboszlai.
ഒരു ഗോൾ അടിയാ.
Nice
ഒരു ഗോൾ.
interception. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to pass it through. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here. Vinicius Junior gets into a good position. Now it's Haaland. Sané. Saka gets it away.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 27.
ഫയർ അപ്പ് കിട്ടില്ലടാ. ഞാൻ നേരെ ഇതിലേക്ക് കയറി റാങ്കിൽ.
Deixando o campo para a entrada de
Looking for a
camisa
runner.
18.
Stones kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
We are into
Yeah, my
stoppage
darling.
time. Spread it left.
ഒരു
Now
ഗോൾ
it's
കൂടി
Vinicius
ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു.
Junior. We get a throw in.
ഒരു ഗോള്.
Substituição no time do
എടാ
Brasil.
വന്നവരൊക്കെ സ്കബ് അടിക്കണേ. സപ്പോർട്ട് ചെയ്യണം. ലൈക്കൊക്കെ അടിച്ച്.
Substituído pelo jogador.
Turns and goes back. Big chance! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And This is Mohamed Salah. Takes a shot!
അടിച്ചൊരു
He
ഗോൾ
scored!
ടാഗ്. ഞാൻ ഈ
And
കമന്റ്സ്
this is
നോക്കണം, അതാണ്
getting
പ്രശ്നം.
better and better. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Some great
Player of the
movement
week
here.
നോക്കാം.
The pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply.
കളിച്ച്
And
സെറ്റാവണം.
that will be it.
എല്ലാവരും
Here is a
സബ്
defeat
ചെയ്യണം.
that may hit them
Subscribe
hard,
ചെയ്ത്
and you can sense that all
അടിച്ച്.
around us. Things going pretty awry, and the outcome in the end virtually unavoidable.
Senhoras
What
e
are your thoughts on
senhores,
today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way.
ഇവന്റ്സിലാവൂലേ? ഞാൻ ഇതൊന്നും അങ്ങനെ കളിക്കാറില്ല. അപ്പൊ അതാ ഞാൻ നേരെ കയറും കളി ഡിവിഷനിൽ. ഫ്രീ ട്രൈയോ? ഫ്രീ പോയടാ. ഫ്രീ ഒന്നുമില്ല. ഈ പ്ലെയർ നിർത്താൻ മീഡിയം പ്രൈസ് എന്തിനാ? അത് എവിടെയാടാ? എടാ മൊബൈലിലുള്ളത് എല്ലാതും ഇതിൻ്റെ അകത്ത് ഉണ്ടാവില്ലടാ. പൈലറ്റുകളാണ്. അതാണ് ഉദ്ദേശിച്ചത്. ഇത് പക്ഷെ പൈസ കൊടുത്ത് കിട്ടുന്നുള്ള കാര്യം ഉറപ്പില്ലല്ലോ. കിട്ടുന്നുള്ള കാര്യം ഉറപ്പില്ല. വെറുതെ എന്റെ പോയ കളകളെ പരിപാടിയില്ല. അതിൽ ഫ്രീ ആയിട്ട് കിട്ടും. ഗോൾ കീപ്പർ കിട്ടിയില്ല പോരെ സൂപ്പറായില്ലേ. ഗോൾ കീപ്പർ കിട്ടിയപ്പോ സന്തോഷമായി. ഇത് നിനക്ക് ഒരു സുഖം കിട്ടിയില്ല നിനക്ക് ഹൈപ്പറെ കള്ളം വിടുക. ഫ്രീ ആയിട്ട് ഇങ്ങനെ കറക്കണത് അങ്ങനെ കറക്കാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ലേ? പൈസ കൊടുക്കാണ്ട് ഇങ്ങനെ ഫ്രീ ആയിട്ട് കറക്കണേ ഇപ്പൊ ഇവിടുന്ന് ഇവൻ നമ്മളെ വടിയൊക്കെ കൊണ്ട് വന്നിരിക്കും രാത്രി. അറിയില്ലാന്ന് വിചാരിച്ച് പറ്റിക്കിരിക്കാം. ഇമേജ് ഭയങ്കര ബോറടിയാടാ. ഭയങ്കര ബോറടി. ഇത് ലൈവിൽ ഇട്ട് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ബോറടി. ഭയങ്കര ബോറെന്നാണ്. ഭയങ്കര ബോറാ. 15 ഗോളൊക്കെ അടിക്കാം. ആടാ അതിൽ കിട്ടും ശരിയാണ്. പക്ഷെ അത് ഭയങ്കര ബോറടിയാടാ കളിക്കാൻ. ഒരു ആവേശം കിട്ടണല്ലേ. അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് ഞാൻ ഈ റാങ്ക് കളിക്കണം. ഇല്ലാത്തൊരു ഇത് നാഷണൽ സ്കില്ല് മാത്രമേ കിട്ടും. ബ്രോ ഗ്രാൻഡ് ചെയ്താൽ മതിയോ? ഗ്രാൻഡോ ഇൻസ്റ്റയിലോ? ഫ്രീ ട്രൈ ഉണ്ടോ? അത് നോക്കാടെ നോക്കാം. ഇതുള്ളത് വെച്ച് കളിക്കാം നടക്കുള്ളൂ. സെറ്റാകും. 2-3 ചിലപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ ഇത് കുറവിടാം. മറ്റേ ഇത് കുറയില്ലേ, പറയാം, അത് കുറയണോണ്ടാണ് ഞാനത് ഫോർമേഷൻ വില കൊടുക്കണം. എനിക്കറിയില്ല. സ്ട്രെങ്ത് അവൻ്റെ ഒപ്പാണെങ്കിൽ സ്ട്രെങ്ത് കുറവിടാം അപ്പോൾ ടീമിൻ്റെ. അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് ഞാൻ അത് മാറ്റാത്തത്. ഈ ഫോർമേഷനിൽ മാറ്റിയിട്ട് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ സ്ട്രെങ്ത് കുറയും. അപ്പോൾ 4-3-1-2 ആണ് പറഞ്ഞാൽ 4-1-2-3 ആയിരിക്കും. എന്താ സ്ട്രെങ്ത് കുറയാനുണ്ട പറഞ്ഞാൽ. ഓട്ടോ ക്ലിക്കാ പ്ലെയർ സെലക്ഷൻ ആണ് ഉദ്ദേശിച്ചത്. ഇതിനാണട്ടാ അവിടെ ഉണ്ട്. തെറ്റായില്ല ആളാണ്.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we're underway. Well, now this guy really is an icon. Diego Armando Maradona, who commanded a step, has a shot! And that certainly packs a punch. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Oh no, what has happened here? No, that's been intercepted. Forlan. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Looking for options for movement. Neymar. Maradona. And it's Forlan. Maradona. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Probing pass. Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Neymar. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Mbappe. That has not gone well. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ronaldinho. Busquets. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Knocks it into space. Busquets. Nice looking ball. Neither side yet able to find the net. And this is Torres. Ribéry. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Torres. And it's Neymar. He's being urged to shoot. It's Neymar! Oh, that is asking for trouble. It's there!
Goal അടിച്ച ഗ്രൗണ്ട് പാസ്
Qatar have taken the lead.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now it's Forlan. Now it's Maradona. Serginho wins the duel this time. Torres.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Beckenbauer. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple.
അതെത്തില്ല.
Busquets. Ronaldinho. And he cuts out the supply. Can he get on the end of this?
എടാ ഓഫ് സൈഡ് ഇടാ അളിയ.
Straight offside. Qatar have it back and can go again. That's a cute ball. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, that's wonderful.
എടാ അതൊക്കെ എന്തുണ്ടാവണം?
Here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And that is as far as they're going to go. Foden. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Neymar. Now it's Forlan. Now it's Foden. Now he's got space here.
എടാ അളിയ. സിമ്പിളായിട്ട് അടിക്കാവുന്ന ഗോളൊക്കെ കളഞ്ഞു.
Alexander-Arnold.
അപ്പൊക്കെ മേടിക്കും.
Brazil truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And it's Forlan. The ball has bounced loose now. He shifted it to the flank. The less said about that pass, the better. Beckenbauer. Busquets. Now it's Torres. Qatar ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Neymar. Ronaldinho. He's looking wide.
എടാ ഇവിടെ
Neymar. Forlan. That has been cut short.
Teremos
And it's
minuto de
Maradona.
acréscimo.
Van Dijk calmly anticipates.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Brazil can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Good ball, good take. Looking for a runner. Now that's well seen too. And he's on his Foden! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, what has happened here? Now it's Forlan. It's a really well-measured ball. He's got away. Maradona. He's one-on-one, surely! And he's heaved it away. Nicked it back promptly. Busquets. Alexander-Arnold. Threads one in. Maradona gets into some space. He's there to get rid. That is lovely. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
എടാ
Well, the lethargy in their play is...
It's Asa! And the ball's come loose here. That's a throw.
ഇയാളെ എവിടേക്കൊക്കെ അടിക്കണം.
pretty loose pass. He's having a shot! And it's in! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero!
അപ്പം ഗോൾ ചെയ്ത് കണ്ടത് ഓടി ഉണ്ടാവില്ല.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a good game.
Almost an hour gone. And this is Torres. That'll be a throw-in. Costa Curta. Qatar looking to pass their way through.
ആ പോയി എടുക്കണം. നീ അവിടെ തെക്കായി നിന്നിട്ട് ബോൾ ഇങ്ങോട്ട് വരില്ല നിന്റെ അടുത്തേക്ക്.
Promising position. Ribery.
എടാ നല്ല പാസ്സായിരുന്നു.
It's a searching pass. Beckenbauer gets over and intercepts. Foot in. Now he's off and running. And he's lost his man here. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Big chance! One-on-one!
Oh, good claim by the keeper. I just thought he showed a little too much of it to the keeper, but I think he read the situation very well.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tries to pass it through. Played into space. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Aims beyond the defence. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Alexander-Arnold. That's Busquets. And it's Maradona. Alexander-Arnold could try cutting inside. Gets his head on it! And
ഗോള് കണ്ട നീ
completely wrong.
അഭിപ്രായം ഒക്കെ ഒരു ഗോൾ അടിച്ച് ഞാൻ കണ്ടില്ലല്ലോ. ചെക്കൻ പേടിച്ചു. പേടിച്ചാ ടെസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്നു.
Qatar can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Now it's Kaka. Ribery.
എടാ ഇട്ട് പാസാടാ കൊടുക്കണേ.
And so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
ആടാ അപ്പ ലോങ് പാസ് കൊടുക്കണം.
Foden providing an outlet on that flank. Now it's Forlan.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Substituição no time do Brasil. Camisa 17. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 5.
Tries to play it through.
എടാ
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Alexander-Arnold. Cute ball now. How can he reach it? Well, could be danger here. Played into the middle. Kanji is there and he can get that clear. And it's Neymar. Mbappe. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's well spotted. Hazard. Dani Olmo charging forward, the ball at his feet. Marquinhos. 2 minutes to be added on. Neymar, a true great in every sense of the word. Nicely shaped ball. And it's Batistuta. Batistuta stood his ground strongly. Now it's Neymar. He might be in here. Neymar! And he has kept it out somehow.
Neymar is offering a wry smile there.
Substituição no time do Brasil.
All hands on deck for this one.
Camisa 23.
Cleared away. And that will be the final act. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be.
കുറച്ചുകൂടി കളിക്കാത്ത കൊണ്ടുവരാം പറഞ്ഞിട്ടുണ്ട്. രസമുണ്ട് രസമുണ്ട്. കുറച്ചുകൂടി ലോങ് പാസ് ഒക്കെ കൊടുക്കാൻ പറ്റണം. ടാക്ക് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും. മെസ്സിനെ കിട്ടിയില്ലേ? മെസ്സിനെ കിട്ടിയല്ലോ. പിന്നെ ഞാൻ മെസ്സി ഇറക്കിയില്ലാണ്. മെസ്സി എത്ര എടുക്കുന്ന മെസ്സി വെറുവിൽ എവിടെ കൊടുക്കാം കാണുന്നത്. ഈ മെസ്സിനെ എടുക്കാൻ പറ്റാതെ അമ്മേ. കുപ്പിയിൽ വേറെ മെസ്സി, സബിൽ വേറെ മെസ്സി. സബിലില്ലടാ. ആ ഇതല്ലേ. ഇല്ല ഇത് മറ്റേ മെസ്സിനെ എടുക്കാൻ. ഇത് ഈ മെസ്സി പിന്നെ ഓ വിഷയം സ്കോർ കുറവായതുകൊണ്ട് ഞാൻ ഇറക്കാത്ത ഇതിലെ കളിപ്പിക്കാൻ പറ്റുള്ളൂ. സെർജിയോ പോയില്ലേ? വേറെ കളിക്കാം. അവിടെ ചേഞ്ച് ഫോർമേഷൻ മാറ്റി. ഏത് ഫോർമേഷൻ? പ്രോ നീ പറയണ പോലെ ഞങ്ങൾ ചെയ്യും. 4-2-3 പിന്നെ കിടക്കും. അപ്പത്തെ ഗെയിമിന്റെ ആയിരുന്നു. അറിയാം, നീ അത് പറയുന്നത് എനിക്കറിയാം. ഓട്ടോ കൊടുക്കും. പിന്നെ കേട്ടണേ അല്ലേ? അല്ലേ? അരിയുടെ എന്താ പറയാ, ഈ മെസ്സി എന്താണ് അതിലേക്ക് വരാത്ത? യമാലിന് ഇടാൻ പറ്റില്ല. മെസ്സി ലോവർ വിങ്ങോ? ഇവിടെ ലെഫ്റ്റ് വിങ്. നമ്മൾ ഓട്ടോ കൊടുക്കും. ലോവർ വിങ്. കന്നെ എവിടെയാ? ബസ്സിന് ആരും മാറ്റണമെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ എന്നാലും ഓരോ ക്ലിക്കുണ്ടല്ലോ. കന്നെ എൻട്രിക്കൈനാണ് ഉദ്ദേശിച്ചത്. സോറി മാറ്റണ്ടേ? കക്കയുണ്ട്, കക്ക ഉണ്ട്, ഉണ്ട്. ആ ക്രോസ് കൊടുക്കാനാ? ആ ഓക്കെ. കളിക്കുമ്പോൾ ക്രോസ് കൊടുക്കും. എന്നെ കൂടി ജോലി കിട്ടാലോ. വിഷയാവില്ലേ? സ്കോർ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും. ഇവരെന്ന് വിളിച്ചാൽ അങ്ങോട്ട് പൊളിക്കണം. ഫ്രണ്ടും ബാക്കും അത്ര മിക്സിയില്ല. വില എവിടെയാ? അല്ലേ ഒരു പ്ലെയർ വന്നിട്ടുണ്ട്. പോകണം. എവിടെയാണടാ? ആരാണ്? ആരാണോ? കൊളാസ്. ആരാടാ? കണ്ടിട്ടില്ലല്ലോ. ഓ, ഇവനാണോ? എവിടെ ഇറക്കണം? ചെയ്യാം. എവിടെയോ? ഓ, അപ്ഗ്രേഡ് ചെയ്യും. ഓ, ഏകദേശമൊക്കെ സെറ്റായി. അടിക്കാം. ആ, ശരി ശരി, ഞാൻ മേടിക്കാം കേട്ടാ. മേടിക്കാം. മേടിക്കാനുള്ള ഉദ്ദേശിക്കുന്നത് ശരിയാണല്ലോ. അപ്പൊ മേടിക്കട്ടെ? കാർലോസിന് മേടിക്കട്ടെ? എടുത്തില്ലേ? ഫുൾ ട്രെയിനിങ് ചെയ്യണം. ഇത് മേടിക്കണ്ട. പത്താറ് ഐക്കൺ. ഐക്കൺ മാത്രമേ ഉള്ളൂ, പ്ലെയറില്ലേ? ട്രെയിൻ ഇതാണോ? സ്പീഡാക്കുമ്പോ 1000 മേടിക്കും. സ്ലോ ആണല്ലേ? ഞാൻ പഠിച്ചു വരണുള്ളൂ, സെറ്റാക്കി വരണുള്ളത് അല്ലേ? അപ്പം മേടിച്ച് അസുഖം നമുക്ക് അറിയില്ലല്ലോ. കളി പഠിപ്പിച്ചതല്ലേ പിള്ളേര്. അത് ചെറിയ പയ്യൻ മേടിച്ചിട്ട് ബൂസ്റ്റർ മേടിച്ചിട്ട് ചീത്ത പറയാൻ തുടങ്ങി. കലിപ്പായി വിഷയായി തുടങ്ങി. ശരി ശരി. അതെനിക്ക് അറിയണ്ടായിരുന്നില്ല. ഞാൻ എപ്പോഴും അറിയണം ബൂസ്റ്റർ മേടിക്കാൻ പറ്റും. ഈ ഫുൾ ട്രെയിനിങ് ഒക്കെ ആക്കില്ല. താഴെ കിടക്കുന്നവരൊക്കെ കൊള്ളാമെന്ന്. ചേഞ്ച് ചെയ്യും. അതെൻ്റെ ഒരു അബദ്ധം പറ്റിയത്. ശ്രദ്ധിച്ചില്ല. മേടിക്കുക. ഓക്കെ. ആരും ഇടക്കണം. നീ മടി. കഴിഞ്ഞോ? കഴിഞ്ഞു അത്ര. കഴിഞ്ഞു. കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ടാ. ഈ ഇവനെ അവിടെ ഇറക്കും. തന്നെ ഇരുന്നോട്ടെ. ചേഞ്ച് ചെയ്യണം. ചേഞ്ച് ചെയ്തിട്ട് അവിടെ കൊണ്ടിടും. റിബലിന് മാറ്റി. ബ്രോ ഞാൻ പോട്ടെ. ഇതിങ്ങനെയാണോ? സെറ്റാണോ അത്? സെറ്റാണോ? 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 ഇത് കുറച്ചുകൂടി ചേഞ്ച് ആയി. പക്ഷേ ഓട്ടോ പിക്ക് കൊടുക്കുമ്പോൾ എന്താ അങ്ങനെ ഇതൊന്ന് അതിങ്ങനെ മതിയോ? അതിങ്ങനെ സെറ്റാക്കണം. സ്ട്രെങ്ത് കൂടുന്നുള്ളത്. നമ്മൾ ഉദ്ദേശിച്ച പ്ലെയറിനൊക്കെ അപ്പോൾ വീണ്ടും മാറിയില്ലേ? അത് ഇവിടെ നിന്നുള്ള ഇതൊക്കെ മാറിയില്ലേ? പ്ലെയറിന് വീണ്ടും അങ്ങനെ തന്നെ ഇടണമെന്നല്ലേ? ചേഞ്ച് ചെയ്യും. എവിടെ കളിയത് ഇങ്ങനെ ചെയ്ത് മടുപ്പ് വരുമല്ലോ. ഭ്രാന്ത് അവിടെ മനുഷ്യന്. ഇവർ ഈ ടീം ഗോൾ കീപ്പർ, ബാക്ക്, സെൻറ്റർ ബാക്ക്, സൈഡ് ബാക്ക്, 4 വരുന്ന സെറ്റാണ്. സെറ്റായി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ടീം സെറ്റ്. താങ്ക്സ് ഇത്രയും നേരം ഈ പറഞ്ഞു ടൈം ഒന്നും അറിയണ്ടായിരുന്നില്ല. എനിക്ക് താങ്ക് യു. കളി കളിച്ചാലോ ഈ ടീം വെച്ചിട്ട്? ഞാൻ മുട്ടിട്ട് പോയി. ശരിയാണ്. കളിക്കാൻ അറിയാവുന്നവരുടെ കൂടെ സംസാരിക്കാം, നല്ല കാര്യം. പത്ത് ഗോൾ എടുത്തിട്ട് വരാം അല്ലേ? ഇവിടെ പറയണം. അത് ചെയ്യുന്നു. ഞാൻ ഇതിൽ നൈറ്റ് മാത്രം ഇങ്ങനെ നേരം കേടുമ്പോൾ കയറുന്നുള്ളൂ, അല്ല കളിക്കാറില്ല. ഫ്രീ ടൈം കിട്ടുമ്പോൾ ഗ്രൈൻഡ് ചെയ്യും. വേണ്ടി പറഞ്ഞത് പ്ലേസ് കിട്ടും. ഭയങ്കര ബോറടി, അതുകൊണ്ട് ഞാൻ കളിച്ചത്. ലൈവ് ഞാൻ മിക്ക ദിവസം വാലോറന്റ് എക്സ്പ്രസ് ഗെയിം ഉണ്ട്, അതാണ് കൂടുതലും കളിക്കാറ്. അത് ലൈവ് ഇടാറുണ്ട്. പിന്നെ കാരണം ഇന്ന ഗെയിമൊന്നും നേരം കിട്ടുമ്പോൾ ഇതും കളിക്കും. വാലോറന്റാണ് കൂടുതൽ ഇടാറ്. ലൈവ് അവിടെ അല്ല, ലൈവ് ഉണ്ടോ? ഇതും ലൈവ് ഇടും. ഭയം ലൈവ് ഉണ്ടാവും. വേലോ മടുത്തു തുടങ്ങി. എന്നാലും ടച്ച് ലൈവ് ആയിരിക്കും കൂടുതലിടാം. ലൈവ് ഇടാൻ ഒരു സുഖമില്ല, ബോറടി. കളിക്കാൻ സുഖമുണ്ട്, കളിച്ച് സെറ്റായി വരണല്ലോ, പഠിച്ചു വരണല്ലോ, അതിൻ്റെ ഒരു സുഖം. ഓക്കെ ബ്രോ, ഓക്കെ. അപ്പോൾ പോയിട്ട് വേണം, നാളെ കാണാം. നാളെ കാണാം. ബൈ ബൈ. നൈറ്റ്. താങ്ക് യു ഫോർ കമ്മിങ്. താങ്ക്സ് ഫോർ ഹെൽപ്പിംഗ് മീ.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big
Ada,
game,
ada,
sounds
kuda
like a
down.
big game.
Kurang down
Everyone involved is absolutely
നമുക്ക്
up for it.
പൊളിക്കണം.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, this guy...
Messi! And it's hit the woodwork and out. Goal!
Bayada.
And what a start!
Well, talking about stepping things up from the off, that's how you start a football match.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's been played through. Mbappe! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. McAllister puts his foot on the gas. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that's gone route one. Now it's Kane. Not the most accurate pass. Looking for a runner. Oh, that's a key interception. Camavinga. Yamal. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Kane, lob shot, surely! He has done it!
Carly.
In a
And the
trice,
gameplay
and
is
they
really-
are soaring.
Player boost ചെയ്തിട്ട് കാര്യമാണ്.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very
കുഴപ്പമില്ല,
good
കുഴപ്പമില്ല.
finish. I
Player
think he'll go away feeling pretty good
ഗെയിം
about
പ്ലേ
that.
ഒന്ന് സെറ്റ് ചെയ്യണം.
So that's two
Time
now
to go.
without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
എടാ
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now that looks a decent ball. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Kane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Searching pass he's played there. And it's Messi. Now, can they get him away? Now it's Yamal. Serginho does well to get it back. That looks a cracking ball. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, what a mistake! Oh, it's just a little long. And smartly reclaimed. Oh, that's fabulous.
എടാ
And Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
ആയിട്ട് ഫ്രണ്ട് കളിക്കാൻ പറ്റും. എടാ മൊബൈലല്ലടാ കൂട്ടാ,
Nice
See, and
sequence of passes
PC lada.
this. That's a
ഈസിയാണ്.
cute ball. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. Yamal looking to add to his goal. And it's Alexander-Arnold.
Oh, really well played.
And this is Kane. It's Kane!
PC-ലാടാ.
Keeper's done ever so well.
Kane is offering a wry smile there.
പ്രോ സ്റ്റോപ്പ് റഷിങ് സ്ലോ ആയി കളിക്കുക. അത് കാരണമാണ് കുറെ മിസ് പാസ് ആവുമ്പോൾ. ഓക്കെ
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Szoboszlai. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That has ended up in no man's land. Szoboszlai. Milan looking to pass their way through. Camavinga.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Aims beyond the defence. Brazil are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. That is
Eda.
good alertness. Camavinga. And it's Messi. Kane. Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
ഞാൻ
Messi
കുറേ
really must be
ശ്രമിക്കണം.
thinking what he
എല്ലാവരും
has to
പറയുന്നു
do to
കുറേ
score
റഷായിട്ട്
there.
കളിക്കണമെന്ന് പറയും.
Camavinga.
Thanks for subscribing.
Messi. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Nicely spread. Now it's Messi. Great vision. Mbappe. He's picked his way. Goes for a shot. A real chance and a real let-off. He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run. It's a searching pass, and Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Camavinga. Messi shifted it to the flank. He is through here. Akanji gets it away, and the whistle goes for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far.
അങ്ങനൊക്കെ പറഞ്ഞാൽ എനിക്കറിയില്ലടാ. അത് ഈ ഫുഡ് വെച്ച് അടിക്കാനായിട്ട് ഞാൻ കളിച്ചൊന്ന് പഠിച്ച് സെറ്റായി വരണുള്ളൂ.
Presentandovi agli stand appositi.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Well, nicely intercepted. Alexander-Arnold. Now this could be a chance. Foyt is there to clear. Referee's given a throw. Mbappe! And again. And a terrific save.
ഞാൻ വിചാരിച്ചു ബ്രോ കുറേ നാളായി കളിക്കണമെന്ന്. അല്ലടാ, ഞാൻ അത് കുറച്ചാളായിട്ടുള്ളൂ കളിക്കണമെന്ന്.
The first in the game for either side, actually. Milan have the chance to go the other way. The message is clear, none shall pass. Guardiol. Now Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Kaka. Threads one in. Foyt gets across to intercept that.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Now it's Messi. He has found the way through. Now it's Messi. Looking for the run. And this is Messi. He's got away. Mbappe has it out wide and in space. And back out it comes. Pass somewhat off target. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And he plays one through. He's just a goal. Great chance! They've scored! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Brasile ha segnato al 64esimo minuto numero 23.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Guardiol. And it's Camavinga.
Brazil may only be one behind, but they're showing much in terms of threatening parity. Good ball, good take. Tries to play it through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Brazil really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort. Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Cambio di giocatori.
Brazil have their second corner now.
It's long.
Messi!
Ah,
And that is certainly not what he had in mind. Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on. Messi. That has been slung wide. Mbappe!
എടാ.
Brazil really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it. Nice looking ball. That has not gone well. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. And here's Kane. He's looking wide. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh no, this does not look good. It could be in here. Guardiola did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Messi. Tries to pass it through. And the shot's on him. He's had a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Brazil really don't have a choice now. Oh, shooting chance! In for the pieces! It's a goal! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time. Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way. All square again into the dying minutes. Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another. Kane. Akanji gets over and intercepts. Nicely weighted ball. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. The final seconds now. Now it's Mbappe. And he's managed to get free. Alexander-Arnold clears. And here's Kane. And that's that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Your final thoughts, Jim? Brazil certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
Okay, guys. Good night. Bye.
You just walk right out the door. Don't wanna do this anymore. Now I'm lost without you. You drive me crazy out my mind. How'd you do this every time? Now I'm lost without you. Used to be the one I talk to when I'm sad. Can't you see now tainted love is all we have? Our issues run so deep, now when I try to sleep I feel so bad. I should leave and by the time it's done I'll be gone. Distant when you're home, always hanging by your phone. Do I even know you? And I get paranoid sometimes, 'cause I know that you ain't mine, and I'm lost without you. You still be the one I talk to when I'm sad. Can't you see now tainted love is all we have? Our issues run so deep, now when I try to sleep I feel so bad. I should leave